I'll show how to compare this year versus last year in Tableau using a dual axis line chart, even if the year isn't complete. Since this is a trend over time, I'll start by adding the date field to the columns. Then I'll right-click to make this a month. But I don't want to use the continuous version that includes the year, because I want both this year and last year to appear on the same axis. Since they have different years, I'm going to use the discrete month format instead. And I'll just pick any metric like revenue and pull it to the rows. Then I'll pull revenue to the rows again. But you can see this is giving us the same result. To get one line to show last year and one line to show this year, I'll create a calculated field, and I'll start off with this year's revenue. I'll type if the year of the date equals the year of today, then the revenue field. So this is going to give us this year's revenue. I'll pull the this year's field into the view. And you can see that even though this year stops at August, the axis still goes to the end of the year. Next, I'll duplicate the this year field so I can edit it and get last year's revenue. And for the formula, all I need to do is add a -1 after the year of today. So now we have two separate fields, one that holds this year's revenue values and one that holds last year's revenue values. And since these are on the same axis, the order doesn't really matter. I'm going to right-click on one of these measure values to make it a dual axis. Then I'll right-click on the axis to synchronize it. And I'm also just going to edit the axis so that I don't have to include 0. So now we've got this year and last year on the same axis in the same worksheet, even though this year only goes through August. And that's why we see the 4 nulls at the end. But we don't want to filter out those months, so we can just leave them there, and once we publish, the null indicator won't show.